It's time for baseball on MLB Network. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the LA Dodgers and the Tampa Bay Rays. It's going to be a premier pitching matchup. Two of the league's hardest throwers go head-to-head next. Tyler Glasnow will be the starter for the Rays in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, it just goes to show you how tough it is to pitch in today's game. This guy has a career ERA over 5. At times he can be good, and at times he can be really, really bad. It'll be interesting to see which guy shows up in this one here today.
So digging in now, Jock Peterson.
Leading off
and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
The right fielder, Jock Peterson.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway.
First pitch, 106.
And that finds the target. 0-2 now.
These are the at-bats that can just flat out frustrate you. You go up there with a plan to work the count, and now you find yourself down 0-2, scratching your head because every quadrant's open for the pitcher now.
A pause and the 0-2, and a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game. The chance now for the Los Angeles Dodgers starting lineup. Mark DeRosa, what's your take on him this afternoon on the road?
Well, Matt, when we drove over to the ballpark today, we were expecting some offensive firepower, especially in this yard. It's a hitter's yard, but that could sometimes work against them. I'm interested to see what lineup stays within themselves and executes and manufactures to get this W.
So the bases are empty with one man gone, and that'll bring up the left-handed hitter Max Muncy. First delivery to him on the way. Turned on that one and crushed it, just pulled it a little foul. Forecast high calls for 80 degrees, but we're at 76 here at opening pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Garcia is there. And he brings it in on the warning track.
Batting third, the third baseman, Justin Turner.
Standing in, Justin Turner. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Here comes the first pitch. A high fastball is in there.
Here's a perfect situation. 2 outs, bases empty, power hitter at the plate. He ain't looking for a single and hoping to pass the baton. This guy's looking to do damage.
Comes set and the 0-1. And there's ball one. The 1-1 home. Is a fastball taken high for a ball. Now time to list the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Jerry Hillsdale.
You know, D-Row, I think Jerry Hillsdale is a very good hitter's umpire. Doesn't give much on the edges. He's going to make you put the ball over the plate.
Oh, I love me some Jerry Hillsdale. You have to come over those 17 inches. He ain't giving you anything on the outside corner, and that's the way it should be.
And that finds its way through for a base hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Bellinger.
Next for the Dodgers, Cody Bellinger. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you could extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that misses for ball 1. Turner leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And there's a base hit on the line. And that's going to move that go-ahead run to second now with 2 gone.
Wow, looked like an easy beginning of this inning. Gets the first 2 guys out, then the 3 and 4 hitters all of a sudden start locking in on him, and now he's got to get through this 5th hole hitter to get out of this inning unscathed.
Yeah, he's definitely put his feet to the fire right here. This number 5 guy, he's known. He sits in that 5 hole to drive in runs, and he's smelling ribbies right now.
Number 45 is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. Ready with the 1-0. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A called strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
One and one. Here it is. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. Dodgers strand a couple. Now it's the Rays' turn. No score. Walker Buehler will be on the mound for the boys in blue. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, you don't see a lot of guys that have 5 pitches, right? Sometimes it's hard to master even 2 or 3, but if you can master 5 like he has, he'll be in pretty good shape.
Now at the plate, Austin Meadows. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Rays, the designated hitter, Austin Meadows.
First offering on its way. And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. 1 ball and 1 strike to their designated hitter this afternoon. Well hit deep down the right field line, but it bends just foul into the second deck. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Bellinger is in his tracks now, and he's got it for the first out. And with that, a look at the Rays lineup card in this one. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, Matty, you walk into this yard today and it's nothing but a hitter's park. But that can work against you at times. You have to stay within yourself. You can't just be turning and burning on everything. Stay within the game plan and know that a mistake doubles leaving this yard.
So 1 away here with the bases empty. And up next, it'll be the outfielder, Tommy Pham. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fastball over the outside, but in there for a strike.
Hey, I love that pitch right there, and that's where he's going to have to work. He's going to have to work down in the zone. This is a hitter's park. We all know the ball flies, and if he's going to keep the ball in the yard, he's got to execute down to the hollow of the knee.
And certainly no offer at that one. It's 1-2.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
Hit hard to the right side. Foul. The next 1-2 pitch. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
Boy, not what you want coming out of the gate as a pitcher, right? You don't want to have to show all of your pitches this early on in the game, but that's a quality at bat. And what does it make you do as a pitcher? You have to use a lot of your pitches, and the more pitches a hitter sees, the better chance they have to make good contact.
Count remains 2-2. 1 out, nobody on. And he could only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Grounded foul toward the third base dugout. Buehler is what you may call a stingy starting pitcher. He rarely gets hit around, and on top of that, he usually excels at limiting free passes. A great combination to have.
Matty V, I think one of the keys to being a good starting pitcher, 1, limiting the number of pitches that you throw into a game, and 2, getting outs as quickly as you can. And there aren't too many guys that do it better than this guy. Not a lot of pitches. One of the things I like, he's in attack mode from the first pitch of every at-bat.
Inside corner called as strike 1 and 2.
That's why this guy is great. Never misses over the heart of the plate. He's got electric stuff, but pinpoint control to all 4 quadrants.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Fouled away.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that misses 2 and 2. Here now the 2-2. Back up the middle. Seager is there. Beautiful diving stop. Got him. The defense on display on this beautiful diving stop at short. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Stepping up to the plate, Corey Seager. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
The shortstop, Corey Seager.
First delivery to him on the way. Strike taken as the curveball drops into the bottom part of the zone. Well, fans of good pitching are in for a treat today. What can we expect from today's matchup, guys?
I know everyone loves the long ball, Matty, but this is why I pay the price of a ticket right here. 2 of the game's best, 2 of the hardest throwers competing at the top of their game. Dan, you have to love this stuff.
You know, D-Row, we thought coming into this one it was going to be a low-scoring affair. Both of these pitchers look like they're locked in early, and runs are going to be really difficult to come by. They both look like they're on point so far.
All right, let's take a look at the Tampa Bay Rays on defense. And let's take a look at center fielder Kevin Kiermaier, multiple Gold Glove winner, probably the most athletic outfielder in all of baseball. This guy makes the highlight reel look routine and has an absolute rocket for an arm.
Striding in, Kike Hernandez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch on its way. And he'll start the at-bat with a slider that didn't miss by a whole lot. It's ball one. Now the pitch. A good tailing fastball for a strike, 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch is laid off for ball two.
A great take on that slider away right there. But I'm thinking in that situation, that pitcher's got to execute a little bit better. That was almost a non-competitive pitch. Being outside, you could almost have let that one go right out of his hand.
Now the 2-1. Hit on the ground out to short. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
The catcher, number 16.
Settling in now, number 16, ready to get his day at the plate started right here. From the stretch. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here, 0-1. Comes set, the 0-1. On the ground to the left side. Wendell is up with it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Digging in, Travis d'Arnaud.
And leading off
set to lead off the home half of the
catcher,
second.
Travis d'Arnaud.
Here it comes. And he takes ball one.
Ball one, no strike.
A high strike there, and it's 1-1. A 1-2 count to the Rays catcher. Travis d'Arnaud with an even 2-2 count now. Here's one that misses inside, and the counts run full now, 3-2. Eric Sogard will be next. And here's a slider, strike three called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Hey, let's take a look at the Dodgers on defense. And let's take a look at Jock Peterson. He can play both corners, but his calling card is center field, where he can track down a lot of balls gap to gap and got a strong enough arm to throw guys out at the plate.
So the base is empty here with one away, and that'll bring in utility man extraordinaire Eric Sogard. Here comes the first pitch. Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98. 0-1. Bottom of the second here with no score. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike.
Ball, 1 strike.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. And he fouls this one off. The next 1-2 pitch. Still a ball and 2 strikes. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
Hate to be Captain Obvious here, but he looks great to begin this start. That's
Batting
already
six.
3 Ks for him
The right
in the
fielder,
first 5 hitters.
Garcia.
It'd be awesome to see him keep up this pace.
So here is Avisail Garcia. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Here comes the pitch for Garcia. Here's a slider to start things out, but it misses by a few inches or so. It's ball 1. And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1.
He looks really strong here early in this game, and that fastball is a good example. Put that thing in a great spot and right where he wanted it.
And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
The 2-1. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
You know, when you haven't gotten a guy on base yet in the entire game, a 3-ball count kind of feels like a little mini rally. Let's see if he can get on.
Into his motion, and the 3-1. And a called strike on the outside corner there. It's full now, 3-2. Into the windup, the payoff pitch. And a great inning here as he gets another punch out and strikes out the side in order. Rays go in order, 1, 2, 3. We'll move to the third with no score. Digging in, A.J. Pollock, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one.
A.J. Pollock.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And a strike called at the knees, 0-1. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Hey, if these guys are going to have any chance in this one, they are going to have to set their sights a little lower. You cannot expect to get the barrel of the bat to that baseball. That is entirely too high.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Hit hard on the ground to short. Adames picks it up. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
The batter, the right fielder, Josh Peterson.
Digging in to try it again, Jock Peterson. He was a strikeout victim to open up the ball game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. In there for strike one.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike two. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. He takes strike three called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are two away. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
He's set. Here it comes. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. He takes the turn and heads for second. And now he'll get into scoring position with two away.
Yeah, this one was starting to look like it was going to be one of those 1, 2, 3 easy innings. But now all of a sudden they have the go-ahead run standing out there at second base after the two-out double. Big moment here.
In now, Justin Turner, as he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. A base hit in his first trip. Comes set. The 0-1. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
In today's game, if you're not disciplined for striking out, why would you change your approach with two strikes right here? Expect this guy to try and drive the baseball right here.
Here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Danger averted following the two-out double. We've played 2.5. No score on MLB Network. And that'll bring up Joey Wendell. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
First pitch of the at-bat. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
And it's 1-2. The 1-2. Fouled off. Now another 1-2. And another foul ball. The 1-2. Misses for the second ball. Hit softly on the ground to third. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Well, as we take another look at it, you can see that this thing kind of handcuffed him and he couldn't make the play. Comes off the heel of the glove, and the leadoff man is aboard.
Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. Pitch inside. The throw. The throw pulls him off the bag.
You know, I like the aggressiveness there. They haven't cracked the scoreboard to this point, so it's clear they're trying to manufacture something by forcing the action. We'll see if it works out for them.
The 1-0 home. 1 ball, 1 strike to count.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
Well, that's a pretty good pitch right there, that backdoor slider. That's a very difficult pitch to throw, and particularly throw for a strike. Just missed that outside corner right there, but a good pitch and a tough take there by the hitter.
All even now, 2-2. A full count to the Rays center fielder.
Pretty easy pitch to lay off there, 2-2. Not even close to being in the strike zone. He made it easy for the hitter in that one.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
I know one thing. He earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
So striding in, Willie Adames. The winning run at second. However, the double play in order here. Here's the first pitch to him. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. Wendell at second. Kiermaier at first with no outs. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Here's the 2-0. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. To 2-2 now.
Just reached back and threw a high fastball right by him. He didn't stand a chance.
None out, runners at first and second. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Hernandez will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Austin Meadows.
So coming to the plate, Austin Meadows, as he'll look to get the ball into the outfield and bring home what would be the winning run from second base. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
The 2-0 on the way is swung on and missed. Strike 1.
He came out of his shoes on that one, boys. I know he swung and missed it. We felt the breeze from up here, but if he gets that pitch again and catches it a grain low, we got action.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch down the third baseline. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Rays DH.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
3-2 pitch. And he misses with that one. Ball 4, and that's going to load the bases now with still only 1 away.
And that's 2 free passes in the third inning alone. So you have to wonder if maybe it's something mechanical or if it's just psychological. Got to get back on track here.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Tommy Pham. He's looking to bring home the winning run from third. First pitch on its way. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1.
We're only in the third inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. There's a cut fastball that time that runs in a bit too tight, and it's 2-0 now.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0, and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
Now the 2-0 home. Sent on the ground down to second. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. Rays win. Rays win. Rays win. And they do it in walk-off style.
Hey, this game looked like it was going to be one of those wild ones right from the beginning. But when you could win this thing in walk-off fashion, what a way to win a ball game. A walk-off win?
Well, we've talked about his dominance all throughout the game, and he ended up finishing what he started. A complete game shutout. He's our top player of the game.
When you basically take a game into your own hands and give your opposition absolutely no chance, you deserve all the credit in the world. His guys had to score for him, but he essentially was a one-man show out there.
A single run good enough to do it today. 1-0 the final score. The Tampa Bay Rays led this game from the third inning on and never wavered. Tyler Glasnow is the winning pitcher of record. Walker Buehler couldn't work out of the third inning, taking the loss. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian. We all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
For the victorious Rays, 1 run on just 1 hit, no errors, and they left no runners on base.